me speak to Californians who want California to turn red one day. To those of you guys that are still waiting for California to turn red. I'm going to speak to those guys, okay? So Trump's campaign was they brought 15 million illegal immigrants during Biden's administration, record-breaking numbers. If you remember, 228,000 in 1 month in December, record-breaking, and it kept breaking a record over and over and over and over and over again. And Kamala Harris didn't do nothing about it, and she was the border czar, and they try to tell us she's not, right? If you voted for Trump and you're wondering why he's doing this, this was a top 3 issue. So don't get it twisted. This is what he talked about he's going to be doing. So guess what states were going to be targeted by this? Your state, one of them. Texas is probably the other one. Arizona's another one. You got a few of those states that are going to be targeted. Probably Illinois, New York, a couple of the other places that will be targeted. That's one. Again, to the people in California that are saying they want the state to turn red. Number 2, they're using exactly this. This last week was the greatest week of the year for Democrats under Trump's administration. This was the greatest week for Democrats. Last week was the first week where they could actually say, awesome, look what's going on here. We have crisis, use it. Rahm Emanuel never let a crisis go to waste. One of them was what? Trump Elon? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, division. I smell blood. Go. Number 2, they've been waiting. I said we're going to go and deport people. Criminals is what we start off with first. They said this. They documented it. They're going after. Nothing they're doing, they didn't say they're going to be doing. They're doing exactly what they said they're going to be doing. You know how hard this job is? And I said it a year ago when a guy was saying, hey, I have a $750 million project. Can you please introduce it to the White House? It's going to take a lot of work to be able to deport 10 plus million people. This is not a simple little project that we have here that's going on, right? You know what I said? It's going to be so nasty. They're going to make the president look so bad. They're going to make him look cold-hearted. They're going to make all this stuff because the job, no matter what, as many people that hate it, these criminals that came here, raping all the other stuff that happened, all the Lakin, all these stories that was, no matter how much you got emotional about it, they're going to flip the script on you. And they're going to tell you, and they're going to tug at your heart. President Trump is dividing and, separation and mom and dad and all these kids and send them all these. This is not fair. Look what he's doing. And you're going to fall for it. And your state's going to stay blue for the rest of your life. This is what's going to happen. This may have extended California staying blue by an additional decade. This right here. Because you're falling for it. You, California, you're falling for it. Especially those of you guys that voted for Trump. You're falling for it. And they're getting you like this. Look how easy it is. They know how to tug your heart and control you and own you. They just know how to do it. They own you and they know it. They know, even the independents that flip the state, they know, don't worry about it. We know how to control these people. These people are weak-minded. They're so easy to get. They're going to be so quick to forget. Don't worry about it. They're going to forget the fires, Palisades. Who cares about that? These people are weak. We're going to own them. All these people that supported Trump and $1 trillion I left, don't worry. We're going to own them. These are weak conservatives. They don't have a backbone. We own them just by doing this. And you as a conservative who may be watching this as an independent, that you're falling for this trap, they got you. What do they call it? Hook,
line, and sinker.
Boom, they got you. Mm-hmm. And you go, oh my God, it's breaking my heart. Yeah, okay, so now let's talk about the other side. What's the other side? The other side is the people that have been there for 20 years, that are part of society, that have been living in California. Their kids are going to school here. They're 17 years old. They're 16 years old. They were not born in Mexico. Their parents came here illegally. They broke a law. That's a crime, which, by the way, I'm telling you this is going to sound weird when I say this to you. I actually understand breaking that law. If I'm living in, Sinaloa, if I'm living in, Guanajuato, if I'm living in Guerrero and I'm having kids are being, Mexican mafia cartel, if they're doing what they're doing, I'm leaving and finding a way to come here, and I'm committing a crime to come here. But it's still a crime. But I'm still doing it. I understand the crime I'm committing. Did you just say that? Yes. If I know someone's harming my daughter, I am ready to commit a crime. And I know it's a crime. As a father, it's my job to protect my daughter. I'm ready if you cross that line with the family. So don't get it twisted. I have a lot of good friends whose parents came across the border, and they're phenomenal people, and they're friends of mine. But it is a crime. Now, what Trump has an opportunity to do with their camp, the way Reagan and some others tried to do in the past, if he can find a way to take this argument away from liberals, like he's been doing on so many different arguments, where the people that have been institutionalized into the system, that all they know is, I just know America. I was never born in Mexico. I'm 17 years old. But my mom and dad came here legally. If those people get deported and you don't find a way to get them in the system, you know, you're going to lose out on an opportunity here that the Trump administration ought to consider on what to do with. They have to. It is a crime. Allow me to pay back for my crime in a way. Give me the options, okay? Hey, you committed a crime. I did, officer. What do? You can either do, community service. You can either pay $250 fine or do this. Great. Let me know what my crime is. I just want to let you know. I work. I pay taxes. My kid has a 4.2 GPA. My kids are doing this. I'm a good contributor to society. Allow me to have a way. All right, you need to go do this. This is the fine. No problem. For 1 year, your salary is going to be, 20% tax that you're going to have to pay for this, and that. You know how you do, what do you call it, when somebody gets a divorce and you have to pay alimony or whatever? Yeah. There's a form of alimony that you owe to the country that you have to pay for 3 to 5 years. I would create a form of punishment. And you know what? A lot of people would be willing to pay for it.
Of course.
A lot of people would be willing to pay for it. Those guys. But if you have a criminal record, you came here illegally, you did this, you did that, and whoever came the last year, 2 years, you are not part of our society. 2, 3, 4 years. You just came here and you're causing mayhem. Zero hesitation. And by the way, this whole sanctuary city that they don't want to talk about. They don't want to go and take the responsibility of what the sanctuary city thing is that's going on in California, all over the place, San Francisco. They don't want to touch that. It is a mess. But conservatives, please understand this. Be very careful with flattery and be very careful where people try to talk to you with here and they break your heart and they control you. That's Newsom's profession. He just did that earlier. And they know how to deflect. They know how to blame. They know how to act like victims. They know how to get in front of these Mexican, Hispanic families and feel like they're there for them. They're not there for them. They don't give a shit about those families. They care about the vote, and that's it. They don't care about anything else but that. And if you're naive enough to fall for it, good luck with California. California may have been getting closer to possibly become a red state in the next 2-3 elections. Extended 10 years. And what could happen with that? Fathers, dads, if you're out there, our weekend that nobody talks about is coming here. You know how crazy it is? It's to the point that for Father's Day, sometimes fathers don't get anything for themselves, that they buy stuff for themselves. They're like, I'm going to buy a gift for myself. And they go, this is for you, Dad. This is your weekend. And we know America can only get safer. Taxes can go lower if fathers do their job. Great fathers make this country safer. Great fathers make the economy work because they raise citizens that become great citizens in our society. And we have some special items that Chris, our model, is here to show you. But before doing so, our actor, very famous, legendary model actor, is in our commercial for VT Dads. I want you to watch this clip here. Go for it, Rob.
Look at those elbows. Stud.
Get that.
Look good.
The best dad jokes in town.
Dilf. Look at that guy. Look at that stud. Oh, put that coffee mug down, dog.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that. VT Merch, Father's Day. Chris, what do we have? Tell the audience what new items we have here.
Absolutely. So every item that we're going to show, except for the last one, is going to be $99 and below. So perfect gifts for dad. So we have 3 watch carriers here for dad. So super plush inside. First is cognac for the single watch. Future looks bright, always on the inside. Second watch, we have a double tan.
I love those.
Beautiful browns.
Yep.
Genuine leather.
Keep your watches together?
It's sick, by the way.
For the fathers that have the 3 black Future looks bright line shield, again, super plush on the inside, black on black.
Is that full leather, like
full genuine leather?
Yep.
Premium product. And then once we go into Father's Day, we know the stereotypical gift, always give dad A tie.
A tie that he never wears, yeah.
A tie that he never wears, but this comes with not just a tie, a matching handkerchief. You could see, zoom in there.
Handkerchief you could wear.
Lion shield within it,
Sick.
100% silk. Last but not least here, we have our cufflinks tie bar set. We have 2, black and red. Last but not
Oh,
least,
you got to see this next
here
size.
we are,
too.
second, our set. For $49.99, you're gonna have a beautiful, beautiful packaging here that you can see.
That's what, the wallet?
Wallet
That's
set.
the only wallet I wear. Look
So
at this.
Pat wears this. I promise you. I see him have this on every day.
Yeah.
Now we're giving you a keychain with it, a little lion shield
Sick.
in there.
How much is the wallet and keychain?
$49.99.
That's a steal. I'm not
That's a
going to lie.
steal.
And
Stealing it after.
it comes with beautiful packaging for dad. We have
sold.
brown, black, and we have a beautiful pewter gray.
Limited supply on the
Limited
wallet.
supply,
Yep.
guys. And then once we go into apparel, what screams dad is polos, premium performance fabrics.
How good is that quality right there, Chris?
This
'Cause
to
I just
me
felt that it was
is
insane.
any above and beyond. This should be $200 in any other retailer. You know we're about value here at Valuetainment. So beautiful maroon. This is personally my favorite. And then we have our white for our polo golf days.
With the gold buttons, okay.
Gold,
And if you
okay.
zoom in, our buttons
The
have
Valuetainment
little
logo,
lion
that's
shields
sick.
within it. And then we always end with Future Looks Bright when you
back.
walk away.
Look at that jacket.
Nice.
What is that jacket right
So
there?
this is for the super dads out there. You could see a stitched lapel, electric blue. We know that Pat loves electric blue. This is one of those energetic cobalt blue, exactly. So and if you look in, we have our little lion shield buttons, inside interior taping with lion shields all within, lion shield branding. So every little touch that you see,
That's obviously limited supply by
Limited
sizes,
supplies,
so
guys.
be sure to place the order on that.
absolutely. And I will kick it back to you, Pat.
Okay, thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Kicking it back.
You got- that was like QV style, Chris.
I
That
love
was
it.
incredible.
Thanks for
Anyways,
that
guys,
kickback.
whether it's for you, whether it's for your father, whether you work with others who are fathers, get them a gift, surprise the hell out of them. Those watch cases are sick. The shirt is amazing, and the jacket for you. We have the sizes there for you to get.
I might go get somebody pregnant just to be able to be
Just
a
to be
dad.
able to
just
do that.
have-
Well,
yeah.
Adam just took one of the shirts and wore it.
love
Anyways,
it.
go to vtmerch.com, place an order, and surprise somebody you love who is a great father. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.